Hello everyone, this is Geopolitics, and as you hear people talk about intelligence agencies, you hear people talk about MI6, CIA, Mossad, FSB, KGB, all of these intelligence agencies. So today we're going to see what they do and what they are there for. So stay tuned in and watch Geopolitics as we're going to dig in this matter and see what are these intelligence or these agencies for, what they do for the nations. They are there for the security of the nations and to prevent terrorism, and also to promote national interests of these countries. So here are their role. There are some successful intelligence agencies. An intelligence agency is a government body responsible for collecting, analyzing, and using information to support national security, to foreign policy and military objectives. They gather information through various means, both overt public sources and covert espionage signal interception. Their primary function include providing early warnings of impending crises or threats, informing national defense planning and military operations, conducting counterintelligence to protect against foreign espionage, carrying out covert actions to influence foreign events in the country's national interests. Intelligence agencies can be broadly categorized into two types: foreign intelligence, which focuses on threats and information outside the country, and security intelligence, which deals with domestic threats like terrorism and espionage. The United States has a vast network of agencies known as the U.S. Intelligence Community, ICE. IC. Key members of the IC include Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, the primary foreign intelligence agency responsible for collecting information and conducting covert operations outside the USA. National Security Agency, NSA, specializes in signals intelligence. SIGINT, which involves intercepting and analyzing foreign communication. It's also responsible for cybersecurity. Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA, provide military intelligence to the Department of Defense and combatant commanders. Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, the primary domestic intelligence and law enforcement agency responsible for counter-terrorism and counterintelligence within the USA. The United Kingdom. The UK's intelligence apparatus consists of three main agencies: Secret Intelligence Services, SIS, also known as MI6, handles foreign intelligence and covert operations. Security Service, MI5, responsible for domestic security, counter-terrorism and counter-espionage within the UK. Government Communications Headquarters, GCHQ, specializes in signal intelligence and information assurance, similar to the NSA. Russia's intelligence services are largely successors to the Soviet-era KGB. Federal Security Service, FSB, the Domestic Security and Counterintelligence Agency, it is the primary successor to the KGB. Foreign Intelligence Service, SVR, responsible for external intelligence gathering, including espionage. Main Directorate, GRU, the Military Intelligence Agency of the Russian Armed Forces. China's intelligence agencies are primarily overseen by the Communist Party, include Ministry of State Security, MSS, the main civilian intelligence and security agency responsible for both foreign intelligence and domestic counter-espionage. Ministry of Public Security, MPS, the Police and International Security Agency, the Intelligence Bureau of the Joint Staff Department, the Primary Intelligence Service of the People's Liberation Army. France intelligence community is structured to the separate foreign and domestic operations Directorate General of External Security, DGSE. This is a French primary foreign intelligence agency responsible for collecting intelligence and conducting covert operations outside of French borders. General Directorate for Internal Security, DGSI. The DGSI is the main domestic intelligence agency tasked with counter-espionage, counter-terrorism, and monitoring international threats to French security. Directorate of Military Intelligence, DRM. This agency provides intelligence to the French military, ensuring military operations are informed by timely and accurate information. Germany's intelligence system is composed of several distinct bodies that operate under strict legal oversight to prevent the kind of abuse seen in its history. Federal Intelligence Service, BND. The BND is Germany's foreign intelligence service responsible for collecting information on foreign threats and providing early warning to the government. Federal Office for the Protection of the Constitution, BFV. This is the Domestic Intelligence Agency. It is a non-police service that monitors threats to the domestic democratic order, such as far-right extremism and terrorism. Military Counterintelligence Service, MAD. The MAD is responsible for counterintelligence and security within the German armed forces. Israel has a highly integrated and well-known intelligence community, often referred to as a community rather than a separate agencies. Mossad is the national intelligence and agency responsible for foreign intelligence, covert operations, and counter-terrorism abroad. It is one of the most famous intelligence agencies in the world. Shin Bet, also known as Shabak. This is the internal security service. Its main role is to protect Israel from domestic threats, including terrorism and espionage. AMEN, Military Intelligence Directorate. AMEN is the Central Military Intelligence Agency of the Israel Defense Forces, IDF. It provides strategic and operational intelligence to the military. India has a large multifaceted intelligence network to address both internal and external threats. Research and Analyze Wing, RAW is the India primary foreign intelligence agency. It focuses on collecting external intelligence and conducting covert operations to protect India's national interests. Intelligence Bureau, IB. The IB is the domestic intelligence agency responsible for counterintelligence, counter-terrorism, and maintain internal security. It is one of the oldest intelligence organizations in the world. Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA. The DIA coordinates intelligence for all three branches of the Indian Armed Forces, Army, Navy, and Air Force. So thank you, everyone. You hear people talk about these agencies, you don't know what they are there for. They are there for informing and protecting the national interests of these countries, of each country, because every country has its own intelligence agency or its own intelligence communities. So that's what they are there for. Thank you, everyone. This is Geopolitics. Keep sharing, liking, and subscribing for getting more followers, so that I can dive in different matters and grow my YouTube channel, so that we can grow our YouTube channel, because this is going to be for all the youth around the world, even the people who are older, because we are benefiting it, all of us. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful time.